Yeah. You guys, okay, I'm gonna say something kind of wild, but it's because I saw it somewhere. But I don't know if we might have to cut it out. But anyways, someone said that the reason why some girls' vagina is tighter than others is because,
used.
huh?
Huh?
No. It has nothing to do with that. They said that it's because like ethnicity wise, like black men have, are known to have larger dicks, so therefore the women have
That makes sense.
bigger holes.
No, that doesn't make sense at all. That doesn't make sense.
Hello villagers and anyone who just happened to stumble upon my video. Welcome to another video here in Stacy's Random POV. And what's gonna be my POV for today? I'm sure you guys already know. When this video started, we are talking about Esther. This transsexual / feline looking whore, whom obviously doesn't look any special. She doesn't look beautiful than any regular Asian girl out there. She looks completely basic. And honestly, I am tired of the Asian community always playing in our faces. And I'm not talking about all of them. I'm talking about some of them. But you know what? If you are bothered with what I just said, that I'm tired of your community fucking with us, then you're probably also part of the problem because you should be calling them out. Now, with that being said, that basic looking transsexual / feline whore had the audacity to say those ridiculous and nasty things about black women's private part. At this point, what else got to be said? I am tired of everyone always trying to play in our faces and then make us seem like we are the angry black woman. And what is the point of this, what I'm showing you right now on the screen? Well, I searched up the stereotypical crap that they usually say about black women and the stereotypical crap that they say about Asian women. And actually, it is so disgusting when you see the difference of how Asian women and Asian people are treated altogether and how black people are treated altogether. I'm not even gonna pause it and let you pause it and read it on your own time, okay? Because it's just gonna infuriate me even further. But to just shorten it down for you guys, basically what it says, although Asian people know that because of what black people have done throughout history, it is the reason why they are here, aka civil rights, right? They still being put in this submissive and all these other stereotypes about them that makes them invaluable or valuable depending on how you look at it. And then when you look at the black women stereotype problem, heavier undertone to it. It's like you feel in every sense something more heavier and more sinister when you're reading about the black women stereotype, which is so disgusting to even say the least. And then look at the unemployment rate. The unemployment rate, I make sure I post everything when it comes to the unemployment and the income of the black people in compared to the Asian. And mind you, I was just looking for black women. So black women have their own category separate than black men. This is sick. This is sad. But when I was looking for the Asian ones, baby, they had their own. Asian men and women had their own couple group thing together. But when it's black people, black women have their own issues and black men have their own issues. So what is the point of this entire video, you guys? I'm not trying to bash the Asian community, even though it's always proof that these people, especially you Asian community, majority of you guys are super racist and you guys do not like us. Even though you being in this country is because of black people, okay? Black Americans. But back to this basic looking tranny, feline-looking whore. I am tired. I'm exclusively tired of every country that migrated from their country to come to this country find it so comfortable to disrespect black people, especially black American people, because there's no such thing as African American, honey. We are black American people. Then to make matters worse, they want to use the same system that they know that's created to hate us and divide us to look down on us for those incentives that they get for being immigrants. This gotta stop. Black people, white people, smart people, woke people, you better smell the flowers. You better see the flowers. But like always, you guys know how I like to do things here. Stick around. I got together more interesting reactions from other TikTokers. And honestly, I don't know homegirl. I don't know her. I never seen her. I never hear her speak. I don't know her. But when she said that crap on whatever podcast she's from, this is where I draw the line. This is when I said I'm definitely going to make a video about this girl because this is ridiculous. I don't know her. She don't know. I bet you she don't even know a lot. I bet you she don't even know 10 black girls in her circle. But check this out. Let me know what you guys think. You guys already know how I roll here. You subscribe. You become a member of this village. And don't forget, I'm giving away a knitted blanket, boo. But let me know what you guys think. This is just too... Ugh.
I was tagged in multiple videos of the same podcast where this Asian girl is talking to other Asians about black women and their private parts. Unprovoked. Like, I believe that wasn't the main topic, but someone, like, she was just like, oh, I want to say this. Y'all are too comfortable talking about always just bringing up black women.
Exactly. Like, they don't learn. Didn't we just kick out shits and dumbass gigs out of here? Like, come on. Let's be real. Every fucking ethnicity is too fucking comfortable disrespecting us. I've had enough. Since they got that same energy, I can do it too. And I can match up. But let her finish. Let her cook.
Just to punch down on them. To make yourselves look good. And you never look good. You look tacky as fuck. And whenever I make these videos, people that are typically on faceless accounts say that I'm pandering, right? But these are the same people that if they watch a video where people are talking shit about black women, they're in the comment section being racist as fuck, and they're also eating it up and adding on to stereotypes.
She's talking about the internet gangsters, the Asian internet gangsters.
Because to them, they're like, oh, we can only talk about black people in a negative way. If you say anything that's not negative, then you're pandering to them, all that sort of shit. You know, y'all are just anti-black and racist. It is what it is.
I just want to say kudos to this young lady because honestly, it's just disappointed at this point, and I appreciate a girlie who will speak up for what is right. We have to give kudos where kudos are due, okay? It's not cool that every time an Asian person defends a black person, they see them as pandering. But what about when they are kissing white people's ass, especially the racist white people who just literally just happen to tolerate them? But if you want to hear the rest of what she has to say, check her out. Her name is right there on the video itself. But I have a couple of more for you, so stick around and check this out.
Okay, so a lot of you guys have been asking me to speak on the Esther situation. Like, I've been seeing your tags. I just wanted to let other creators talk about it first, and I wanted to boost their posts and stuff like that. But yes, Esther is not just a pick-me-ass bitch. She's a racist pick-me-ass bitch. And I saw this coming. I'm sorry, I told you. No person who sits in a room full of men with mics and lets them say stuff like that is normal. And I said, just imagine the type of dialogues that take place when the cameras aren't there. And in the clip, she's like, oh, maybe we have to cut this out. And then she proceeded to say the most fucked up shit. Like,
exactly. Like, they could have just cut that whole part out. But because they have no respect for us, they left it there. But just continue listening to her. She could
like, there was a study that was done. Yeah, was it funded by the fucking KKK? And I'm gonna say something nobody else wants to say, okay? If she wanted to talk about how her cooch is so tight, she should have been like, my cooch is so tight because my boyfriend is so tiny. Do you notice how she had to do it by bringing not just another girl down, by a whole race group down? Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? You are so embarrassing.
Oh, she said it so much better than I did because I call her something else.
Straight. I get to be dehumanized, experience misogyny, experience racism, be sexualized by all men, including my own men in my race. I also get to be stereotyped as the angry black woman, ghetto, loud, ratchet, and nappy-headed. Oh, and lazy. And now we've added a new one. Now I also have to worry about men looking downstairs, wondering, how loose is it? Thank you, Esther.
Yeah, no, because that was extremely disrespectful. And honestly, she should be canceled. The whole team in there should be canceled. Like, we did shits and mother giggles, okay? The bruv, we need to do the same for this dumb ass Gen X tranny feline looking or. Better yet, you know what? Let her stay with her own fucking people. She better only work with Asians. She better only work with her Asian folks because she's gonna get eaten out here. But this lady here, so classy, so chill, so demure. She is what I want to be when I grow up, because baby, she just listen to this. And before I play it, don't forget, if you've gotten this far in this video, subscribe. It helps. At least like, because that helps too. Subscribe so you can become a member of this village, okay? With that being said, watch.
All right, so let's get into this, okay? So if you don't know what is going on, it is another beautiful day. And damn, I gotta cut my ends, girl. Another fucking beautiful day today. Weather's out, it's a little chilly, sun is shining, and black women are the topic of conversation again. So I get up and I'm going about my day, and I come to see that my literal Uchiwali is the topic of conversation. The size, I guess the walls, the stretch of it, whatever it is. It's just like, damn. Black women just don't get a break to like just breathe and be for the day. Like, and any day. I find it more fucking disappointing because not only is it a woman saying it, here we are again where a POC community is trying to shit on black people. A POC community that relishes and thrives so well in America to today because of black people's history and because of the fight of black people. So it's just kind of like you woke up today and decided that this was going to be the day that you was going to run your mouth. You was going to do this. And it's kind of funny because on her TikTok, her name is Esther, Kanye West or some shit like that. It's fucking stupid. And there's a couple things that aggravate me about this, besides the fact that it's a POC community member. It pisses me off because, one, this is supposed to be the proclaimed or the self-proclaimed smartest community out here, right? And I'm not going to really try to sound politically correct because black women don't ever get a grace or respect for people to try to sound politically correct when they bring us up. It's the fact that it is this group of this community that just went out there to undo all of black communities' hard work for them to thrive, okay? And now they have to sue again. Y'all are supposed to be very smart. Y'all are supposed to be these promising, high-achieving academic people that deserve to be in these Ivy League schools. Y'all are going through all this fight, and this is the dumb shit that's coming out of one of y'all mouths? Because anybody at this big fucking grown age that doesn't understand that the Uchiwali, the Wo-Nene, is a fucking muscle that has the ability to stretch, doesn't deserve a fucking mic. Two, I knew you were fucking lying. I know you were fucking lying in the instance where you said, oh, you seen this or you read this somewhere. That's a fucking lie. Because see, as a black woman, it is my duty and obligation to know about my stereotypes. I know when people look at me, they're going to assume that I am a baby mother. They are going to assume that I'm on welfare. They are going to sit there and assume that I am aggressive, that I am very angry, that I am very masculine. They're going to assume that my hair is not my hair. They're going to assume, what else are they going to assume about me? They're going to assume that I'm ghetto, that I'm loud, that I'm ratchet. And it doesn't matter in any instance. Because if I'm quiet and I'm not saying anything and I'm reserved, I don't have the right to be reserved. I don't have the right to be a timid and or introverted person. They're still going to sit there and assume that I have some level of hostility and anger about me. And then when I run my mouth, they're going to be really fucking mad. So that means that when she decided to run her mouth and spew out of her itty bitty mini lips, okay, since we're talking about stereotypes, you just made that up. I haven't ever, in my 30 years, ever seen a stereotype about black women's sizes of their literal Uchiwalis and vajayjays. I've never seen that because it never existed. Now, we've seen that talk about the size of black men's, anatomies and being considered mandingo, but that's a trope. And I also find it kind of funny and ignorant that at the same day, while y'all sitting there laughing and trying to assume or insinuate something about the size of black women's vajayjays and anatomies, which is just purely, utterly fucking disgusting. Like, why is that even a topic? You're shitting on yourself because Asian men have a negative connotation or a stereotype that you don't grow past the age of age 7 or 8 years old. So, I mean, what are we talking about right now? And then for the third thing, as well as being a woman, you're still a person of color. You're still a community. You're still a minority community. And if we're talking about stereotypes, you should be well aware of your stereotypes. And how would you feel and look to perpetuate or somebody to create or regurgitate, however you want to see it, negative stereotypes that you know are just untrue about yourself just because? Because I'm not going to act like right now Asian women don't have negative stereotypes. We're not going to act right now like Asian women suffer from a level of fetishization just like every other woman out here. But your fetishization and black women's fetishization is top fucking tier. Asian women are known to be these submissive, very docile, sexual-like panthers. And from my knowledge of reading, because of this, your women in your community experience domestic violence at alarmingly high rates as well. But yet you're sitting here pandering to a bunch of fucking men and coming up with shit, literally lying, fabricating bullshit just so you can say something in that moment. We have a bunch of men in multiple cultures that walk around with the thought process that they can go to massage parlors specifically to see Asian women and receive happy endings. Stereotypes of you all being plaster, you finish the rest because I don't want this video to get flagged. How dare fucking you? How fucking dare you sit here and have this conversation about the actual size of my shit between my goddamn thighs? The Asian community in America just got attacked for being seen as unclean and unhygienic because of COVID. Y'all, also Asian women have been called things such as war brides. And everybody likes to ignore y'all and act like y'all don't have differences. Once one looks, y'all all are always told that y'all look the same as well. Like, if we want to be so fucking for real, it was completely inappropriate. This was completely disgusting, and it was completely fucking disappointing, especially coming from a community as such. But this is what happens when you have already adapted this model minority thought process, when you have absorbed this thought process that because you are the closest one in proximity to white people, that you are fucking flawless and can't nobody say nothing about you and or say nothing to you. At the end of all of this, all I'm gonna just say is that a lot of y'all need to have some inner conversations with yourselves, because this obsession, this weird ass obsession with black women is very off fucking putting. At this point, it's giving very much Onika Mirage and Meg Thee Stallion one-sided obsession and beef. What is the issue? What exactly do we as black women do that makes y'all feel so threatened in your mind that y'all have to find some constant way to make us the topic of a conversation and then to try to find a way to disparage and disrespect us in the process when we have never thought about y'all? We mind the business that fucking pays us, and you ain't paying us. So when y'all start answering that shit with yourselves, please come and have that conversation with us. Don't have it with nobody else. Bring it to me. Let's talk about it. So maybe we can come to an agreement somewhere in life.